I came back to see Tony. Tony was coming and we were talking like he used to do. And suddenly Tony says to me, he says, listen, Sal, I lost the drugs. I'm just like, what? And he's like, I lost the drugs. And I'm like, what do you mean you lost the drugs? And he's like, what do you mean, what do I mean I lost the drugs? And I say to him, listen, don't you give me none of that now. Because there was a lot of drugs there, and they don't just disappear. And he says to me, well, they did. So guess what I did? I got my gun, and I blew his brains out. So the next day, some fed comes knocking on my door. Starts talking to me as if we're all buddies and shit. Starts talking to me as if I'm like his best friend or something. Starts saying, well, no, I understand the circumstances. I understand what's going on. And he says to me, he says, so I think I'm going to have to take you into this. So guess what I did then? I pulled out my Desert Eagle .50 and I blew his brains all over the wall. Do you want to know why I did? Because he was being rude to me. I didn't like his attitude. He was being a little shit. But the next day, the head of the FBI comes knocking at my door with about 10 people behind him. There's about 10 of them, I think. And he says, I'm taking you in. And I say to him, do you have memory problems or something? I said, do you have memory problems? And he goes, and I said to him, do you know who I am? And I pulled out a gun, and I blew his brains all over my table. Because people like that deserve a lesson. And that was my lesson to him. Don't piss me off. So then, his boys, they start going apeshit on me. Pour about 10 bullets into me. But I'm still kind of like, what the hell? I didn't do any of that shit. Keep on going. Anyway, so I put a bills in about 3 of them until I'm finally out. So by that time I got about 35 bullets in me and I'm still standing. You know, I feel like $1 million. So then they take me in, and they put me in this prison. And this is how I ended up talking to you. And to be honest, I just kind of, that was more or less my life story. But I kind of want out, because I'm really, this prison is really dodgy. I mean, the other day I saw like 3 guys getting raped by more guys. I was like, what the hell's going on and stuff.
What?
So, anyway,
Just leave something on me.
yeah, basically, I just want to get out before it's too late. I just want to get out of this place before I end up here for the rest of my life. So I was wondering if you could kind of just kind of let me go.
Yes.
Because, I mean, I had really bad problems. My wife, my mother, she used to hit me, she used to beat me and stuff. I just feel like you should let me out. You really should.